From the same production company that bought us Star Wars Episode 4 Part 2 comes two other movies that are edit copy paste of each other. The film's about some guys who decided to use a camera to make a homemade Spike Lee joint. At the beginning of the movie, the main characters gather at the main character's house for a celebration. Kinda. I only call it a celebration because all of the main characters' friends are there and they're dressed up for the event and stuff. But the guest of honor doesn't seem too excited about it and just sits there like he forgot to put on deodorant. The last person to show up to the party pisses off the owner of the house and we catch them arguing outside. The main character in the film is supposed to be going away on a trip, but before he even packs his bags, something goes horribly wrong all of a sudden and he and his friends have to run for their lives. After running away, he and his buddies are like, "Hey, I wonder what that was," and go to higher ground to find out what the noise was.
See if we can see some of the roof.
It sucks because they can't really tell if it was dangerous or not because the explosions are in the way. It's not until they turn up the volume on the TV they get a better understanding of what's going on. Things get more intense after the blackout and they look for places to hide. It's one of those nowhere to run, nowhere to hide type situations, so none of their hiding places seems to be working at the moment. They try the convenience store and that turns out to be a bad idea. They go through some underground tunnels and the tunnels are even worse than the convenience store, so the safest place to hide is nowhere basically. There's a part where the main characters visit an electronics store so the main guy can make a phone call to his love interest in the movie. And if it were me and I just found out that an alien attacked my city, I'd probably call Will Smith before I call my old lady. But once again, that's just me. People try asking for help from the local police officers, but the police in this movie only help you if you're dead already. After that, military vehicles start popping up left and right. Animals are the first to sense when something's bad about to happen and all of them start heading in one direction.
They're all running in the same direction.
Feel like you're running away.
Like they all just ran away in every direction.
I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I know when the situation's about to get real when I see it. The main character's breaking in there into private property and the soldiers come in like, "Freeze or I'll see you," with flashlights and whatnot. They get confiscated by the military, which isn't actually a bad thing because the soldiers are pretty chill sometimes and even let civilians film in front of their top secret military operations. The main characters get taken to a military base for the wounded, sick, etc. Someone at the base is infected and the alien is inside of him or her.
He's in me, as I am in him.
They die after the alien miscarriage. We learn that the commander is a real a-hole, like a real big a-hole, because he doesn't know what the monster is capable of and doesn't want to leave anybody behind to risk the safety of the other soldiers and civilians. OM God. I take it back. The main characters are the real a-holes for begging to leave in the first place. The boy is still worried about his love interest who's still out there, so he convinces his friends to leave the base to go and find her. They get to where the girl is and he knock jokes himself into the room. When the door swings open, they're inside and outside at the same time because there's a huge hole in the room. They eventually find the girl and she looks like she's dead, but she's not. She was just taking a long nap. Someone comes face to face with the monster and instead of running, you want to know what the good guys do?
He starts monologuing.
He starts like this prepared speech about how feeble I am compared to him, how inevitable my defeat is.
After the monster starts killing people in their group, the lovebird starts running and the guy starts thinking to himself, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go out with a smile. He starts to try to cop a feel on his girlfriend and moves way too slow and the monster drops everything on everybody, so the movie ends before he could even make it to first base. Those are 24 reasons these movies are the same. You agree? Yes, no, maybe so? If not, politely share your thoughts in the comment section below and click the subscribe button for more 24 reason videos.
Best elevator music I've ever heard.